Alright, this is take two. I tried doing this just a while ago and had some technical difficulties, so hopefully this goes a lot better. Um, it's Sunday. This is the third day in a row that I'm doing a live stream, just because it's gone so well so far with you guys. It is noisy because it is Sunday and it is busy here, so I apologize about that. I'll try to speak up so you guys can hear me. And hopefully, we can have a good live stream. Now, there's also a lot of people on the Wi-Fi here, so it might make a difference, with streaming. But we've had some pretty strong streams, so we'll see how it goes. Just kind of hang out for a minute. Sure. Thank you. Sorry, there was someone closing the door here for me, which was great, even though it doesn't do much because it's like an open ceiling. But it's the thought that counts. So here we are. It is Sunday. Still working through React with Andrew Mead's course. I'm getting through it. 40% of the way done. Only 40% of the way done. I want to go ahead and do more, but that's just what it takes. But I'm learning so much about the BEM model, block element modifier, and much more. It looks like I might have taken someone's spot here, but they put all the chairs together. The drama unfolds. My life is so dramatic. I know I took someone's coffee shop table. I don't really think I did, but just trying to be aware of my surroundings here, because when you're on like a live stream, it's easy to get kind of sucked into the live stream. Something I don't normally talk about, but that's why I put these headphones on, so I can hear through the mic, what the mic hears, but it still kind of keeps me anchored here, so I don't get too distracted by everything else that's going on here. But yeah, we're just kind of waiting here for people to arrive and see if anyone wants to talk on Sunday, because I had a lot of people Saturday. I had a lot of people on Friday, which was surprising. And I don't normally stream on Friday, but that was nice to do. And here we are Sunday. It's 11 o'clock, so it's kind of late for a Sunday morning. And after this, we're just going to hit React and Redux all day. Of course, got to have that coffee, But yeah, so what is coming up for next week? What should I be talking about? I should be talking about, my plans for React, Redux, all those things, and how I'm going to use them. I should probably actually add this to my Facebook. What do you guys think in the comments? Since we're having a few people, we're waiting here. Do you think that putting this live stream through Facebook on my comments, like, a comment and linking to the video, is a good idea? I personally don't think it does too much, but we'll find out. I'd like to know your thoughts on that, and what you're actually working on right now. So in the comment section, let me know if you're working on React or Redux or Node, or even something that I'm not doing, like .NET. .NET seems to be really in right now. I thought it was kind of like, oh, that's an older stack, but no, a lot of people are using that right now. So it's not an older stack at all, or it's not a stack that is in demand, I should say. But if you know someone that's about .NET, let me know. I'd like to know more about it and how that all works. So I'm just going through my channel, finding the video. I don't know how the live stream works here. Are we live streaming? I think we are. Yeah. We're live streaming. It just doesn't appear on my Facebook channel. Not my Facebook channel, my what's it called? What's that thing called? My YouTube channel, like homepage. That's interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look at videos. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. Oh, there we go, live now. This one needs to go. This one is what we're doing right now. So let's go ahead and take that pause, grab the URL. Okay, done. And unfortunately, I will not be sharing my Facebook stuff with you guys. Hopefully I didn't do that. But yeah, I'll go ahead and put this up there. What are your main social media channels to kind of get you guys out there? I use Facebook. Twitter's kind of an afterthought, but I'm going to go ahead and ramp that up because I just need to. I mean, I just need to get my stuff out there because I'm just basically doing YouTube and relying on search and repeat subscribers, which is smart, but not much, you know. And then Twitter will go out as an afterthought, but I'm actually gonna go ahead and schedule out a ton of tweets and see if it does anything for 1 week, and like just alternate all these tweets on the different videos that I have out there. It's not gonna be every video, like Q&As. They're not really gonna be part of it because they're kind of meandering and you know, they aren't as structured. But everything else I'll do, and I'll compare the views to see if they increase. Sorry, that's not what I wanted. Let's see. There we go. Let's see if they increase my view count. So, yeah. So I think I'll just title this post "Doing a Live Stream." If you have questions for me, now is the time to ask. Alright, there we go. And we'll just wait for people. I haven't actually gone to YouTube to see if anyone else has logged in yet, or anyone else has came by. I think we'll go probably for 20-30 minutes with this live stream. That's usually how long I go if I'm doing a long live stream. So, you know, we'll see here. So if you've asked a question, I apologize. I'm getting to it, unless you're in the comment section after this is aired, and then I'll get to it as soon as possible. There are some that kind of like slip by because they take more thought, and so, you know, it takes me a while to think of a proper response for some of those questions. Instead of just like throwing something out there, it looks kind of dead today. So, you know, you can't win them all. Go ahead and pop out this chat. Okay, cool. So Sunday morning, it seems like it's hit and miss. I'm gonna try Friday again next week just to see how it goes, and try to do it like in the afternoon on my lunch break, and see if I get a lot more of you guys coming to this live stream. But you know, it's hit and miss with these things, but that's just to be expected. I've been doing a lot of experimentation with this channel to find out what works best. Emotional videos seem to do better, like the play on emotions, not like, oh, I'm so emotional. And then live streams are actually pretty good if I just need to throw something out there. So that's why we do these things. No, that's not why we do these things. We do live streams to answer your questions. To, you know, connect with one another. So that's why that's what I use the live streams for. But it doesn't look like we have anyone watching yet. If it goes past 10 minutes without anyone in the live stream, I will go ahead and actually, let's get rid of these chat boxes. I will go ahead and actually cut it short, but you guys can, like I've said before, you guys can always ask questions in the comments section below, and we can do that. But that means I'll just get to doing React faster. Oh man, I am a little bit tired today. I gotta be honest. Yesterday kind of was a doozy. I need to do some exercise. I got the old programmer bod going on here. The old programmer face. maybe get in shape. I say that about every other live stream though. So, how do you guys normally spend your Sundays? Is that the day to code for you guys and gals? I use Sundays mostly for coding and then for catching up on things, doing some cleaning. But you know, you never know. So, yeah, it looks like I probably took their table actually. These people here, but they're all good. They're not bothering me. So it's okay. Ooh, someone in the chat. What's up, Amador? Amador Designs. How you doing, man? How's it going? I'm glad you stopped by because I've just been kind of waiting to see if anyone was actually gonna come and talk. I had a lot of turnout for Friday and Saturday, and a lot of questions, and it was great. So just trying to find those days. I normally do Sundays, but it doesn't seem like that's the day to do it, just because a lot of people aren't here. But if you have any questions, comments, I'm here to answer them for you. Fine. Just checking this out. Cool. Amador, have you seen any of these live streams before? Let me know. I'm going to check out your channel, by the way, if you're cool with that. In just a moment here. Good designs is good business. Yeah, I believe that. I'm gonna, if it's all right with you, yeah, it is a little bit delayed. They're all like that. With live streams, there is a delay. Let's go ahead and see here. Do you mind if I share your channel, Armador? Just so we can take a look at what you got going on. Like by share, I mean like put it on the screen. How embarrassing. Yeah, I mean, here. Alright, I won't share your channel then. No problem, man. Not a big deal. All these, everyone gets a delay when they do these things. It's not instantaneous, which is too bad. But you can see, you know, here's the live stream help up here. I think you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. So it says we're good, but, you know, not so good, I guess. So what brought you to my channel, Armador? I'm always looking to find out why people come to this channel. It's usually through, well, I'll let you say why, and then I'll tell you why people, or where people usually come from. Oops, sorry about that. Didn't mean to give you an infinite loop there for a minute. No response. We got 3 watching now, though. That's cool. We were just talking for people that got here. This is the 3rd day in a row that I've done live stream, and I'm, you know, finding out what days work. Saturday was great. Friday was surprisingly great. I wasn't expecting that. I did it during my lunch break, which was really early, like 9 o'clock in the morning, and now we're here. So Armador says, I watched some developers on YouTube, and your video was recommended. Simple Programmer. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, I have some of those things. That's kind of crazy. I know only one video for sure that's recommended through Simple Programmer, and that's like my Udacity stuff. So it's cool to see that. But I do have another one coming out. I talked about this yesterday that's related to a lot of what Simple Programmer does. He talks about entrepreneurship and being a web, like your own boss and stuff. And so I talked to my friend Nick. We did an interview, and he is his own boss. Excuse me, and he does programming, but he's not like a programmer. He's actually like he has his own company. It's a means to an end, and he runs his stuff. So that will come out Tuesday. So keep a lookout for that. It's 12 minutes. It's some cool stuff, some stuff that I can't answer. So Nick was able to do that for me. It's pretty awesome. Let's see, Christian. I might know that name. I don't watch too many. I watch Go Tutorials 360. Aaron and Beta is one that I watch. What's up, Tronchies? Sean only complains in his videos. Oh, it's so hard. I hate my life. I don't know if that's how Sean is, but you know, sometimes I feel like it too. I'm like, every single tutorial's outdated. I hate my life, but you know, that's not true. Andrew Mead's course for React is amazing. I have had like 0 issues or minor issues. And you know, if you're studying web development, that minor issues are like 0 issues. It's more like, oh, this thing broke and now I don't know how to use it, or something like that. So I guess I should probably check out Chris Sean. Tronesies, have we checked out Chris Sean on this channel before? Let me know. Let's go ahead and take a look at his channel, just for fun. Got one watching. Hey Corey, what's up, man? We're just doing, live stream, kind of hanging out today, seeing what days are best. It doesn't seem like Sunday's a great day. It's not as good as Friday and Saturday was, so we'll have to try that again next week. And also, I'm in like this conference room kind of place at the villa where I usually go because it was open, and I think I took like a whole group's. I think I took a whole group's like reserve seats. so that's a drama that's unfolding here. It's not really dramatic, but I feel bad about it, and I got to tell someone about it, so I'll tell you guys about it. You've been coding for a year on the side, freelance. Awesome, Amador. Pretty good. Yeah, it is very busy on a Sunday, so I apologize if it's loud. I turned down the microphone, and I'm trying to speak up a little more. So Bakar, nice. Which web development backend stack, Node, Python, PHP, are you currently working with? So Bakar, I am Node all the way, but going forward, I'll probably have to use some PHP. I just see it as being inevitable, and it's not too bad with like what PHP 7. It seems like it's caught up a lot more, so I'm not too worried about it. And that's what I think. But Node.js for now because I can. Armador Design says learn through Free Code Camp. That's cool. Code tutorials, learn through there. That's Dylan. Dylan's like a full stack developer, and he didn't go through any code boot camp or anything like that. He did Free Code Academy. Let's see, just recently put together a PC build, so going to start growing my channel and putting content. Awesome, Amador. Yeah, I did a PC build where my brother actually put most of it together. I mean, I slapped like the I think I slapped in like a graphics card once, and then the RAM, but that's not anything. I mean, if you've ever played Super Nintendo games, it's one teeny tiny step up from that. But good on you, man. For PC builds, for any of you guys that are looking into doing content development or like massive like hardware stuff, or programming is usually pretty light. But if you have to do something that has a lot of computations, think about AMD's Ryzen chip. The Ryzen chip is like supposed to be phenomenal. I haven't used it myself. I have an Intel like 477Ki. I can't remember. It's a Devil's Canyon. I bought it about a couple of years ago. It's not. It works for me right now. But when my next like upgrade comes up, it's probably going to be an AMD Ryzen. So I've been checking that out. Amador says I did free code camp in 3 months, the front end certificate, and went on my own. That's a totally legit way to do things. I did a lot of that too. I went through Udacity stuff and then started doing my own stuff, not website directly, but started learning more about design and stuff, and that helped out a ton. It is packed here. I wish I could show you this, but I don't want to like turn my camera around and put people on, that weren't really asking for it, even though we're in a public space. So yeah, let's see. Armador says, been using Linux for a year. Oh, that's hardcore, man. I only use Windows, excuse me. My new PC build uses an AMD Ryzen 5 1500X. Very nice. I was looking to go, not yet, but on my next build, like one of the higher end models, like a 1900X, or I don't even know. Like it could be like a year down the road. It probably will be. So they'll probably have something a little bit better than that. But that's a solid way to get started, man. If you're using it to like create content for like video and stuff, just make sure they can handle color grading and all these things. You don't want to build up, or you don't want that to be your bottleneck at work. They had me put video together, and it was with just some generic, not generic, but the PC wasn't built to do video, and that was the bottleneck. It wasn't my creative or like anything to do with like my technical skills. It was the PC, and it was painful, but we're addressing that, so it's not the end of the world. Armador says switching to Windows 10. I only use Windows 10 on this laptop. I currently use Windows 7 on my desktop, just because Windows 10 at the time was a free upgrade, but it wasn't very stable. I didn't know how that was going to work with all my stuff, and not only that, but it was I liked Windows 7 better, so I still have Windows 7 there, but I'll upgrade in the, like, it's going to be like a, incremental thing. I don't want to upgrade like my CPU, and then, because I'll have to upgrade the motherboard, the CPU, and then the RAM to DDR4 RAM. Instead, I'll get the graphics card, because I can do that and just slap a new graphics card in there that's better, and then like a hard drive, because I'll need a bigger hard drive, and then port all like my programs over there, like clone it, and then what was the other thing? There was something else, I think. Maybe that was it. The graphics card, that, and then go from there. Sheldon, I can see you in the comments. Give me just a moment. Get the GTX 1080 Ti for the graphics card. Yeah, I think there was like a 16 gigabyte card, and then I just buy a new one later down the road and run it in SLI. So yeah, that's something I'm thinking about. But that's something we don't talk about a lot on this channel. So it's kind of nice to switch it up, see what you guys are into. It seems like some of you guys are into producing your own content. Is that true, or do you guys just look? I mean, of course, you want to be in web development, so you're producing some content. But let me know if that's something that you guys are looking into. Now, I also, while we're talking about that, I do have a couple of videos, if you haven't seen, I'm sure some of you have, on YouTube, like, software that I use, and then also, like, my YouTube gear. It doesn't go, like, really hardcore into what I use for, like, for, like, hardware in my PC, but, like, camera gear, and, like, the PC, and like, the microphone and stuff. So go ahead and check that out if that's something you're interested in. And I know, Sheldon, that you've already done that. So it's just for everyone else there. It's nice to see that this live stream is picked up. So you know, I'm glad to see it. Sometimes it just takes some time. Sabakar, you know, I was reading your comment earlier. If you're still here, let me know what type of stack you're looking into using. Dronesies, I was planning to build a gaming PC since I have MacBook Pro for programming purposes, so like separate the two. That's not a bad idea. I totally, if you're gonna game, like, I think it should be separate. It would be very hard for me to work. See, I don't use my PCs for gaming at all. For that reason, it would be very hard for me. Now, I don't game at all, for the most part. Every once in a while, but, you know, I did that a ton as a kid, and even as a teenager, a lot. And then as a young adult, I had to stop a little bit because I got into World of Warcraft, and that thing can suck you in. I played with my friend, and like I could see, like, oh, I'm getting like too into this. I need to focus on my college studies and work and stuff. So I try to stay away from that as much as possible, just because of my personal personality, where I'm doing all these videos and studying and going to work. It makes it a lot harder. Let's see what Corey has here. Corey says, I built my own PC a few years back, saved hundreds of dollars. Yes, literally hundreds of dollars, or if you think about it like this way, if you spend that same amount, you can get tons more performance. Either one, you know. I probably spend on my next PC build like $1,300 or something. Dronesies says, for half the price of my MacBook, I should have just built a PC. Well, live and learn, my friend, live and learn. I mean, and when I was first starting out, like a couple of years ago, it seems like there were a lot of differences between Mac and PC. Git bash was kind of messed up, or something wouldn't work all the time. But it seems like they've caught up, so they're more like this, you know, more homogeneous. There's not as much of a difference, in my opinion. Let me know if you guys have experienced that. Armador Design says, yeah. I don't know what that's related to, but yeah, probably the PC Mac build. But I totally feel that. I am totally against Apple, MacBook stuff. I do have like an iPhone, but I'm switching out for an Android, like a budget phone, like a G5 Plus. So, you know, that's interesting. They're getting really good for a cheap price. And then I can like do Android development if I ever wanted to, probably like with React Native. Tronji says, for programming, I believe MacBooks are better. You know, overall, I think they're easier to set up, but you know, you can test it on all devices, I guess, on all platforms with Mac. I guess that's the biggest difference I've seen. You can run everything on Mac. Much easier environment to work with. I've only worked with Windows, and it's only gotten better. So, you know, I don't know what I'm missing. So maybe that's the issue with me. Oh, Corey says I missed that one, Corey. MMO RPGs, for those who don't know, multiplayer. What is it? Massive multi-online role-playing games, I believe is what it is, can be very addicting. I used to play Diablo 2 back in the day, and it was hard to stop, but I'm glad I did. Yeah, it's real. I mean, when you become an adult, like these can be real vices for you. just as much as alcohol or drugs can, which is scary to think. But as long as you're smart about it, do it. I think that the last game I really got into was Monster Hunter Tri, as like in my early or my mid 20s, and I was like, no, this has to stop because I'll do this all day. Sheldon says, have you checked out Colt Steel course? I keep on hearing that, but no, I haven't done his course, and I probably won't. But I might. I might do the advanced web developer course if it's like that. But keep that. Are you on the West Coast? Amador says. Amador, I am not on the West Coast. Well, kind of. I live in Idaho, so Idaho is not on the West Coast. If you're from America, or even if you're not, like I don't know if Midwest, Northwest is what it is. So it's up there, and it's kind of rare for someone to have a job like mine. So in this area, so I'm very lucky. Sheldon says, have you checked out the? Oh, we already read that comment. Sorry. No, I haven't checked out Colt Steele's course. You know what? Maybe I should just pull it up for everyone to look at. If I've heard about it so much, let's go ahead and do that. Give me just a moment to pull it up on Udemy. And feel free to ask any questions, and I'll get to them as soon as possible. How long has this live stream been going? 26 minutes? I can stay for a while. It's Sunday. It's 11. I'll have a lot of the day left. Although it does take a long time to edit a video. To set up a video, like one of those produced videos, and to shoot it, it can take about, if I am really booking it, 3.5 hours, maybe. Because you got to set up all the lights and the cameras, and then the microphone, and then talk, and then you got to edit it out, and then add music or sound effects or whatever on top of what I do, or pictures, and then you got to upload it, and then you got to make the thumbnail. But I've kind of cut down a lot on the thumbnail by making kind of like templates. So you see like all the React templates or the React Now degree templates are the same. So yeah, give me just a moment here. Sorry about the wait. I'm just pulling up Colt Steele's class here. Okay, looks like we got it here. Give me just a moment here. Several moments. Alright, let me know if this is the one you're talking about there. It looks like this is the new one, Colt Steele's advanced course. It's 27.5 hours. Oh, that's not too long. This one is long. Let's see what this advanced course is all about. Let's go ahead and go in here. Sorry about the noise. It's Sunday morning. People are having a good time. That's what people are going to do. JSON, Node, Express, MongoDB, all good things. Webpack, good things. Ajax calls. It doesn't look... Oh, there we go. React. D3. I hear so much about D3 here from people I code with. Refactor ES5 to ES 2015. Sounds very advanced. Oh, learn about ES6 2017. This doesn't look bad at all. I do a lot of this already, but I could see myself getting better. Oh, CSS animations, I know a lot about that. Keyframing, you learn a lot about that with After Effects. If you ever learn After Effects, you're going to be so happy because it's harder to do animations in web development and get that, have that come intuitively. But After Effects helps out a ton. But I wouldn't learn After Effects just to do this, but if you did, it will be easier. So let's see the comments here. See you, Tronesies. Later. Check out my D3S chart. Oh, that's right. Sorry, Corey. Let's do that now. Corey McCoy. Give me just a moment here. I'll go ahead and do that. Sorry, Corey. Okay. So here's Corey's site. We've seen it a while ago. He needs some work, but he's on the right path. Show me where I need to go to find this D3S chart. I take it, is it this Kansas City crime thing? Let me know. Education. Oregon State, huh? Get out of town. Oh, Oklahoma State. So stupid. Oh, yeah. Oklahoma State. ADP, Center Corporation. Looks like he has some cool places. You've looked at a lot of places, man. Okay, I'm going to go up to this chart because I assume this is what you're talking about. We'll pull up. Kansas City crime, yeah. Kansas City data. let's see. This is cool, man. I don't have anything like this. I'm mostly like presentation and like display data, so. But then again, I'm trying to learn React like as fast as possible and do all this YouTube stuff. But you know, we can explain away everything. I like this. I think this is one of the things I like better. It kind of shows off your skills with the on hover and stuff. Of course, it could benefit from design, but we can't be great at everything, and you know, it will come with time. But overall, awesome. I really like it. So interesting. This will tell you. I wish I had more, you know, of a explanation what these mean. So just something to think about, but very cool, man. Very cool. Let's see. Cool. Cool. I need to think of another adjective. We got 2 watching. I think we're gonna go ahead and you're working on design next. Very nice, Corey. UX design. The UX design video I did will have some stuff there to get you started. If you're looking into that, we got 3 here. Does anyone else have some questions? It's been 31 minutes. I usually cut these off about this time if there's no other questions. So let me know, because I've been talking a lot. But I'm really here to answer your questions. So I've kind of done my whole spiel about what I'm doing, what I'm planning on doing. So, you know, let's go ahead and see if you have any questions for me to answer, or any comments, anything like that. Armador says, you on the West Coast. Armador, I'm not on the West Coast. I'm in Idaho, which is northwest. And so with that, Idaho is not close to the northwest. Are you from the States, Armador, by chance? Armador says, oh, bummer, huh, man? I know, I have a few people there. I watched, you might not know, if any of you know Engineered Truth, I watched one of his live streams. He's like, yo, if you're ever in LA, let's kick it. And I'm like, damn, I'm not even close to LA. But that's freaking cool, because, yeah, so many people there. Oh, you're from Florida. Armador Designs, that's cool. Dylan from Coding Tutorials 360 is from Florida, too. Not from Florida, but he lives in Florida. I think he's from LA, but I'm not sure. Florida seems to have a lot of jobs down there too, so good for you. Idaho, there's not as many, or at least where I'm at. I'm not by Boise. I'm on the other side, so there's not a lot of tech stuff like at all. So you know, it's kind of a bummer. Well, I think that's it for this week. If you have any other questions or comments, as always, let me know in the comment section below. I will go ahead and try to upload my video on React today, or tonight rather, after I've done a ton of studying, because that's my main focus for the rest of the day, Andrew Meets course, and give you guys an update on that. All right, talk to you guys later. See ya.